Yo, what is up, guys? Today is January 10th. I'm about to make a quick run to Walmart, but I wanted to take this opportunity to make this video. I actually wasn't going to make a video at first today because I got really discouraged today. Just one of those things, like, entrepreneurship is a really, how do I say this, emotional and kind of like really individualistic experience. And I went to the mall today, which I generally avoid malls mostly because I know that I have nothing that I need to be buying. um, and for a number of reasons, but primarily because all the extra income that I get, I like to spend towards Ricks and Queens. But I went to the mall for a business meeting, actually, to meet with this guy who runs a boutique store here in Oklahoma called Kicklahoma. And just to chop it up with him, it's important to what's that, like, navigate? No, network. There's the word. Yep, it's important to network, especially with people who've done what you've done and are in positions like sort of higher up than you. They've accomplished things that you want to accomplish, and so I just went to go talk to him, get some advice, and he like kind of made this one comment about everyone who starts a clothing brand, and it really got to me, and it was like a visceral reaction. And I don't think he saw it because like I think I kept a pretty straight face, but like I started sweating. And just hearing those words like really just kind of like made me start, I got in my head, like, and I was like, fuck, this dude probably just thinks I'm like every other guy who comes in here to his store like trying to talk about wanting to start a brand. And his store kind of focuses on like really high end like street fashion wear, like Supreme, Jordans and stuff like that. And yeah, I spent the entire drive home just being like, man, maybe I'm not good enough for this. Maybe I'm not actually going to make it. Maybe I'm just spending all this money and this thing is never going to be profitable. And I got really, really in my head. And I came home and I laid down for like an hour and a half. I was really sad. And I thought it was important to share that because it's truth. And so I think that after having thought about things a little bit more, I realized when I laid down, the first thing I said to myself is, this is a 5-year project. This is a 5-year project, and you're only year one. So I realized that I couldn't get too down on myself, and I started also realizing that 2019 is already off to a great start. Like, I've already started making sales, and most of these sales have been friends, actually all of them, but that's, you got to start somewhere. And if you're not willing to sell what it is that you have and what it is you have to offer, like, no one's going to do it for you, point blank. So you got to start with your network. And yeah, this video is going in a direction that I didn't think it was going to go. So now I'm kind of being like, well, what am I going to title this? But I think that one thing that's really getting to me, and this is the direction I wanted to take it, and so I'm going to go there. One thing that's really been getting to me is the fact that I started school again this week. And so I'm looking at having to take out, substantial loans to try to finish up this last year of school. And I've been thinking about all the, the money that's going to cost me. And so when you start, like, when you're trying to build a business and, all the discretionary income you get goes to that, and then you have to go to school or need to finish your degree, and you start thinking about like books and tuition and just like all the other stupid costs that add up, I really just started feeling overwhelmed. And I was like, well, maybe I should stop. I thought that for like 2 seconds, and I don't think that that's an abnormal thought, but I'm not going to stop. I refuse to stop. I can't stop. Like, I don't know why I can't. I just won't, and I can't. And so yeah, this was not necessarily the best day, but I thought it was important just to share it because that's what's going on. And I'm sure there's other people who are maybe like starting a business or are already in the process and doing so, and maybe they have similar doubts. And I just want to encourage you to keep going, encourage myself to keep going, and yeah, I think this is going to be something, the video title is going to be something about school and starting a business. And anyone who is, and I'm going to be talking about this a lot more in the future too. Like, I don't think that those two things are mutually exclusive. And I wish I would have tried pursuing this more the first time I went to school. But, you know, third time's a charm. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.